A first date is like a job interview for sex. No matter how great your Tinder resume is, she will definitely ask you some tricky questions meant to test you and your reactions to them. And unfortunately, very often men are not ready for such questions. They answer them naively and wonder why the girl doesn't want to see them anymore afterward. In this video, we will break down these complex women's questions with the help of our device by translating them into a language of men's understanding. Forget all these subtle meanings and hints. The future is here. Basically, you'll get ready-made answer templates after hearing which any girl would want to come to your place.
What are you looking for on Tinder?
You need sex only?
I'm looking for girls to drink coffee with and Are you done drinking? If she hasn't asked you this in a message yet, she will ask you on a date later on. By asking such a question, a girl wants to hear that you are not just here for sex, even if she's not looking for anything serious herself. Therefore, your answer may go something like this. Listen, I can't say I am looking for something specific. I had some free time and a desire to meet and hang out with an interesting person I could have a good time with, someone I could be on the same page with. And by the way, so far it seems to me that I was lucky and I have already found such a person. Let's drink to that.
Why is such a nice guy like you still single?
What are you hiding from me?
You see, choosing one means giving up the others. By asking this question, she wants to make sure that you really don't have a girlfriend or a wife with 2 kids waiting for you at home. Also to check your self-esteem, so don't take it as what's wrong with you, but rather consider it a compliment. Thank you for the compliment. Listen, I'm not the kind of person who is in a relationship with someone just to avoid being alone. That's why I take a responsible approach to this matter. And as soon as I meet my person, I will gladly start building a happy relationship with them. Man, before we move on to the next tricky question, I want you to realize 2 important things. Number 1, this video is not a direct guide on how to give perfect answers to questions. The point here is to give you a full understanding of why a girl might ask you this or that thing and what answers she would want to hear. Only then you can use our examples to adjust the situation to your favor. Number 2, our message is not about caving in to a girl's needs and not being yourself. Think of it as a game. A girl knows what exactly she will ask you on a date. She already has the right and wrong answers to these questions in her head. Just play this game and give her the right answers. Well, when you first invite her to your place, you don't just say, "Come over, let's have a hot night together." You tell her something like, "A new episode of a cool TV show will be released tomorrow. Let's get some delicious food and watch it together at my place." She knows it's just a cause and that she's not actually coming to you for the show. It's a game and she wants to be deceived by you so that she doesn't seem easily reachable in your eyes. The same goes for questions on a first date. Since she is giving you this test, give the right answers to those questions and earn the maximum number of points in her eyes. Then, it's up to you to decide what to do with these points, whether it's a one-night affair or a relationship.
What do you do for a living?
Are you self-sufficient?
I live by the rule, work, don't be afraid of me, I won't bother you.
What?
It's a common question on a first date, but for some reason, men often screw up on this one and answer as if their job is boring shit. Try to convey 2 details in your answer. Number 1, you are doing something and not tied to your parents' apron strings. Number 2, be positive about your work and show that you have ambitions. I work as a freelancer. For me, this is the perfect option. It gives me enough time and money to do whatever I want. Even if your current job leaves much to be desired, you can always present it in a nice and intriguing way. For instance, instead of gas station operator, you can say, "I work in the oil business." If you're looking for a job, "I can afford not to work right now" sounds much more impressive and intriguing than "I'm unemployed." In general, if you're scared of job questions, then man, you need to change something in your life. Perhaps you should focus on your work and career right now, not on dating.
How often do you go on dates?
Are you a womanizer?
Actually, on rare occasions, because I figured out that prostitutes are cheaper than dating. Dating a lot is not really my thing. I spend a lot of time on my work, goals, and hobbies, and I just don't have enough time to date very often. You don't have to tell her how alpha you are and that you have several dates a day, or that you have only one match a month with a fake account where they want to scam you for money. Your answer should prove that women are not the only hobby in a man's life and definitely not the most important one.
When did your last relationship end?
Are you still holding on to your past?
Just yesterday. That's why I need to sleep with someone urgently to forget my ex. It's been a long time, 4 months. I'm fine alone, but I'm open to a new relationship. If you're under 18, it's best to say that it's been at least a few months or half a year, even if you broke up just a couple of days ago. This way, she doesn't get the impression that you're trying to fill a mental void with someone right away. Besides, she won't think that since you just broke up recently, your ex can pop back into your life.
Why did you break up?
Who dumped whom?
How can I put this? She got so fat that it took my memory foam mattress a year to forget her. This happens with people. There was no betrayal or anything terrible. It's just that at some point we realized that it was better for us to go in different direction. With this question, the girl wants to check if there was any trash in your past relationships. She also wants to know who initiated the breakup. You shouldn't talk about your past relationships so much that the girl starts to grieve for your ex. You should talk about such things with a girl very briefly. Also, you shouldn't speak badly about your ex and slander her, even if she deserves it. It's a big red flag. Talking about exes is just like talking about the dead, either good or nothing.
What kind of women do you like?
Do you find me attractive?
Focusing on her appearance and, God forbid, starting to give some examples from actresses and singers will not add any extra points in her mind. You better play up in your answer the qualities you have already found out about this girl, or just concentrate on the fact that the most important aspect of a person is that they are on the same page with you. Mentioning any specific parameters, such as earnings or age or something like that, is not useful in this case. So the universal answer may sound like, I can't say that I have a certain list of necessary qualities. For me, the most important thing is that the person is on the same page with me. The rest is a matter of secondary importance.
Should a girl have a job?
Will you be my sugar daddy?
I believe that a successful woman is one who earns more money than her husband can spend, and a successful man is the one who managed to find such a woman. I can't say that a girl should have a job. However, she should be passionate about something, while the amount of money it will bring is secondary for me. If a girl asks you these kinds of questions, then damn bro, it's a wake-up call. Maybe she's one of those stuffy girls who have been following all sorts of female coaches. It's not a sure sign yet, but a small signal. Again, everything depends on your age and income. That said, we have given you a universal answer to this one. In order to finally win over her heart, you can add, you don't have to contribute to someone's life with money. The key point here is that a person should invest everything they can in the relationship. Any adequate girl is going to enjoy this answer. We are thankful to everyone who likes, comments, and shares our videos with their friends. Don't miss the rest of our episodes. See you soon. Bye.